Okay, so immigration is constant when you come to Thailand. You come here, you check in, you have to do visas. If you live here, you have to go every 90 days, every 3 months. Do a 90-day report, tell them where you live, make sure you haven't moved, or if you leave the country, or you come back in, or you want to do anything, always to do with immigration. So these are an ongoing people that you have to deal with your whole time that you're in Thailand. And yeah, some people thought they'd come here, get a visa and not have to deal with it until the next year. It doesn't work like that. In Thailand, you have a lot to do with immigration. So you never really get away from them. You get 3 months between each one, but having to go every 3 months for the rest of your life. So yeah, they don't really tell you this bit, but it is a pain in the arse. And but it's something, if you want to stay here, you have to do it. So another thing people don't tell you about is the fighting here. A lot of foreigners come here, they get in trouble for fighting. They go to these girly bars, they piss off the wrong lady boys who end up beating them up, or they go to a bar and forget how much they drunk and have disputes over bar bills, things like that. Even if that happens to you and you're disputing a bill, for example, pay the bill, okay? You don't want to argue in Thailand. This is what nobody told me. I don't argue anyway, but I've seen lots of foreigners here shouting at Thai people, and all it gets them is a good kicking or nowhere. So in Thailand, if you have a dispute, you talk to the police. The 90% of the time they're going to go with the Thai person. They can speak the language, they can say things to them that you don't understand. Thai people generally side with, the Thai police generally side with the Thai people. Not all the time. If you can prove or give it evidence or whatever, then you'll get a bit more of a response. But never argue with someone in Thailand, because one, they don't like losing face, and if you make them lose face, you're going to get yourself hurt, if not killed, and it's not really worth it. So if you have any arguments with anybody over a little bit of money or whatever it is, just pay the money, give them a why, and say sorry. It's better than your life, so it's the best bit of advice I can give you. Don't mess with people here. Don't argue with people. Don't start arguments, because yeah, they don't really fight fair. If you have a fight with a Thai person, every Thai person that can see you fighting will then come and start kicking your ass. So be aware of this. If you're one of them people who likes to fight and whatever, or argue, don't do that when you come here. Go somewhere else. Thailand is not the place for that. Do not start arguments or make Thai people lose face. You'll get yourself in trouble, okay? Another thing nobody tells you before coming here is it is cheap, but it's not as cheap as you think it is. Okay, it's cheaper than your country, but it still does cost money. And another one they get you by is the electric rate. So if you're going to look at a property, or you're looking at somewhere to rent or to live, or once you come here, check the electric rate. For example, mine's 2 or 4 baht. I think it's 4 baht, but that's on the low end. A lot of places are trying to charge 6 baht, 8 baht, 10 baht a unit, and when you start using the electric and them units start adding up, your electric bill goes up quite a lot, especially when you use aircon. It goes so you want to find somewhere where it has a low electric rate. Check with the landlord before, ask him what it is before you move in, because if it's high, you're going to be getting some big bills. So check this first, okay? It's a little tip for you, which somebody told me before my first house. Okay, I know this one's going to disappoint a lot of you men out there, but the Thai women, the bar women, don't love you, okay? They might make you feel amazing, they'll take you to heaven, whatever, the sex will be amazing, they tell you anything you want to know, but this is their job, guys, okay? You cannot, don't fall in love with a bar girl, okay? It's the best bit of advice I can do. because if you do and you realise that you're in love with this girl and then she's there at the bar next day with John and Harry and going home with Bob, you can't say anything. It's just her job. This is what she does for a living. She makes men feel good. So if you're coming here and you're just thinking of going to the bars, fine, go and do your thing, guys, but don't fall in love with them, okay? The best bit of advice I can give you, don't fall in love with a bar girl, because it's not really worth it, guys. It will save you a lot of pain and shit in the long run, trust me. So you don't automatically become happier once you move to Thailand. For some people, yes, but for a lot of people, they still have some things back home in their country, problems, and if you move to Thailand, it still have the problems back home. So don't think you outrun it by coming here, because you bring yourself with you, okay? And yeah, sometimes it's hard to forget some stuff back home. We're still going on. So don't think you're going to move to Thailand and all your troubles are going to be gone, because it don't always work like that. Okay, so freedom can actually be quite overwhelming here when you have no routine, no reason to get out of bed in the morning, nothing to do, boredom sets in. It can take a toll, especially when you're doing it day after day. It can really mess up your head. If you're used to getting up at a certain time in the morning and going to bed at a certain time and having a routine of doing things, then that sort of gets all thrown out the window a little bit, because here you don't really have much to do. It all depends, but when you first come here, before you start establishing yourself and working out what you're going to do, there's going to be a lot of days that there's going to be doing nothing. So you need to learn how everything works, from banking to transport, immigration, renting, paying your bills. There are certain things, the culture, things you need to learn if you're going to live here. You need to work these things out. So if you can get a head start on this beforehand, it will help you as well. So no matter how old you are, you will start to miss things if you move here. It can be anything from food. It could be your favourite Chinese kebab shop, then roast potatoes. You will start to miss certain things if you come to Thailand. Family as well, friends. I miss my friends a lot. We speak on the Xbox, I talk to them and we chat like there's nothing, no problems, but to hang out with people, to actually see your friends and that, I do miss that. I miss my family as well, my mum, my sister, all the kids back home. But people come to visit, there's always phone calls and things like that. FaceTime, Xbox, I can chat with all the boys. So you do get days where you miss things, but you just got to think everyone has a life, you know what I mean? You're allowed to live yours and lead it your own way. So mine led me here. Yes, at first it's very strange being here. You definitely realise after a week or two of being here that you're a foreigner here. You're the odd one out. You're not the one that fits in with everybody now. Everybody's different to what you are. Not everybody, because there's a lot of foreigners here. Excuse me. But you really notice that you're not the majority anymore. So time is different here as well. Time, how do I put it? Goes slower here. You stop rushing around. Everything sort of slows down, which I like. In England, where I was from, my job, I was getting up early, I was busy all day long until the evenings, busy in the evenings, finally sit down at 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. But here it's not like that. It's a very slow pace, and if you're retiring here or you're moving here, start with, you're going to have nothing to do all day. So you will wake up whenever you wake up, but generally you haven't got a set routine anymore. There's nothing, you don't even need to get out of bed if you don't want to. It's one of them sort of things. You need to build a routine when you get here to live, something that you can get up and start getting familiar with. Okay, I'm going to go to the gym at 9 o'clock in the morning, and when I come back at 10:30 I'm going to do this, or make sure you try and set yourself a routine, a reason to get up and have a look around. Don't just get lazy because you haven't got to work anymore. Go and explore the place, check out the country. But it does move at a slower pace. If you meet a meeting, you're meant to meet someone at 10 o'clock. It's not unexpected for them to turn up at 10:30 and think nothing's wrong. So don't get mad because they're late. It's just everything is a bit more laid back here. It's not so important to be there dead on that time. It's just how it is here. So you'll learn that time slows a little bit and things are a bit more relaxed than where you're from, because America is probably crazy as well. England, I know it is, Australia, Canada, wherever you're coming from. The way of life and the pacing is way slower here, so just remember that. So another thing that they don't really tell you too much about is the wildlife here. So a lot of things in Thailand can bite you and kill you. Snakes, we have the cobras, king cobras, normal cobras. Most of the cobras I see, actually saw one about 4 days ago, it's about a metre and a half. But there are cobras here. You get Malaysian pit vipers, which are smaller and only about a foot and a half long, but thin black one. But guys, you really don't want to get bitten by one of these, okay? Because they destroy you. So you do have to be careful when you're going on all these hikes and walks and looking up trails and mountains. And even where I'm sitting outside, my house is behind the camera, it's over there. It's only about 40 feet, 30 feet away. And the grass you see behind me is actually quite short. This is why I'm sitting here, because I can see what's in the grass. But I do have snakes around here as well, so you do have to be very careful where you walk and where you step. If you're going in any grassy areas, I really highly suggest you don't walk in long grass. Better safe than sorry, you don't know what's in there. And if you're going on any sort of trails or walks or anything, make sure you stick to the actual path, where the path is, because a lot of these vipers and that, they lay on the side of the road, and if you stand on one you're going to really wish you didn't do that. So you've got to be careful. Also, we have scorpions. I found 2 real small, pale, nasty motherfuckers in my bathroom. One that's about 3 o'clock in the morning, I nearly stood on it. But I dealt with them. I've seen a big black one as well, the emperor ones, outside on the road here. And also there's centipedes here. So there are things that can bite and sting. So you really do need to keep this in mind as well, especially when walking around. So just remember that, okay? It will help you out in the long run, trust me. Don't walk in any long grass. It will not do you any favours. If you do actually come here to live, you need a purpose. You need something to do. You need something to get you out of bed in the morning, okay? Something to look forward to, whether it be walking on the beach every day, getting fit at the gym, trying Muay Thai, whatever it is. You need a reason to... You can't just come here and do nothing, okay? You're just wasting it. So when you get here, or before you get here, have a plan of what you actually want to do when you get here. So be ahead of the game. So you actually change your definition of what you actually need in life, material wise as well. Oh God, I've just felt some rain. So what I mean by that is, some people want houses, cars, TVs, possessions. They think they're going to get rich. That's how you get rich. You have lots of stuff, but here you realise that all that stuff doesn't really matter that much, and what is more important is living life and experiences. They are way more valuable than a car or a house. I might have to go indoors and finish this because it's going to rain any second, I think. But we will see. So yeah, for me, I'd rather have a passport full of stamps than a house full of possessions. It's the same sort of thing here. So it does change you like that. Yes, I do have a TV and a sofa and a few things from back home. but I'm not completely changed. But the way you think what's important to you changes. If I lost the TV or the sofa and that, so what? You know what I mean? I can buy another one. I'm not too fussed about it. It's you work out what's really important in life, and here has done that. It brings it out of you. You want to go and explore, and you want to see new places. And when you see Southeast Asia, and you compare it to the West or wherever you're from, it's a whole different world, and you want to see more of it. And that's the sort of person you become, more chilled, more just like wanting to see the world, and less that TV and car mean to you. So you have to bear this in mind as well. This will help you along the way. You do need some time to learn, so my advice, like I say, learn how it works here, the business side of things, how the banking works, renting, all the things that you might need. Also, learn the language. It will help you. If you're going to live here and they speak Thai here, then it's good reason to speak Thai. So there's good schools here, especially in Onang. There's Easy Thai Language School. Crew Menchie is the best. I can vouch for that. But yeah, try and learn the language a little bit. It will help you out along. Even if you're not perfect and they laugh at you, they won't laugh all the time, but sometimes they do, they giggle. But it's not them taking the piss out of you, it's them they like that you try, okay, even if you get it wrong. Have fun with them, smile, and they will help teach you. You know what I mean? They're that sort of people. So don't think that if they're laughing that you got it wrong and you stop speaking it. Don't do that. Keep trying, okay? It's quite hard to learn, but if you're going to live here long term, even if it takes you your first year, then the second year at least you'll be able to understand a little bit and learn a bit more. So yeah, definitely learn a language if you're going to come here. It will help you out a lot. Also, it's starting to rain. Remember that people back home are not going to understand, okay? So they don't care that you moved to Thailand. You're just a friend that moved to Thailand, okay? They don't understand anything else apart from that. So if you go talking to them about things like that and they're not interested, then don't worry about it. Everybody has their opinion, but don't think everybody's back home is wondering what you're doing and all the rest of it. Nobody really cares. They get on with their own lives, you do your life. So guys, I'm going to actually end this video right here because the rain is coming and you probably see it on the camera. I'm about to get very wet. So please subscribe to the channel. Remember what I said and plan first. Love you all. See you very soon. Subscribe to the channel. Press the like button. Love you all.